The night bore down on Felix like a weight, his bed a battleground of restless limbs and racing thoughts. Sleep, a fleeting mirage, taunted him with its absence. As the hours ticked by, his mind grew more turbulent, plagued by questions without answers. He whispered into the darkness, his exhausted mind racing. Chidera fell asleep, exhausted from the unwanted date she had. Her dream took her to a flaming firewall, with malware swirling around. Suddenly, a vast policeman mascot appeared.
Don't worry, I've got this.
He called Norton 911 on his smartphone. Peter Norton replied.
Norton emergency response.
The policeman and Norton deployed McAfee's drone, Kaspersky's Bear, Bitdefender's robot, and Microsoft's Defender dog. Together, they battled phishing emails, Trojan horses, and ransomware. The firewall collapsed, defeated. The cybersecurity team celebrated with a selfie, #Cybersecurity wins. Chidera woke up, smiling. Life had not been easy for pretty Chidera since Chidabem died in an auto crash on his way back from Port Harcourt. She had warned him to travel by air, but Chidabem insisted on his road trips. Fortunately, Chidabem left behind a good fortune for his beautiful 33-year-old wife and their 5-year-old son to move on with life. However, Chidera desired more than just financial stability. She yearned to grow a career, which had been put on hold to take care of their son. It has been 3 years now, and Chidera is finally getting back on track. She had adjusted to life without having her man by her side at night. The previous night had been exhausting for Chidera, as her friend Flora tried to fix her up with a new man named Pius. The date with Pius proved to be tiring and stressful, as he seemed to be trying too hard to impress her. His communication style raised red flags, coming across as insincere and calculated, like a facade of kindness. Chidera was relieved to get home early from the date and find comfort in the warm arms of her now 8-year-old son, John. She bid farewell to their nanny, Nancy, for the day. Now, it was a new day, and Chidera awakened from her slumber. Her face was adorned with a natural glow, reflecting the tranquility of a peaceful night's rest. Her smooth, chocolate skin radiated a warm glow, accentuating her natural beauty. Her eyes were deep and expressive, filled with bright hopes for the day ahead, as she gazed lovingly at her child, sleeping peacefully beside her. A precious gift left behind by her beloved late husband. Her morning routine must begin with a tender kiss on John's forehead as he slumbered peacefully. The corner of her eyes crinkled gently, revealing the tenderness and care that come with motherhood. However, beneath that smile lay a hint of fatigue and apprehension. Being a single parent, Chidera carried the weight of responsibility on her shoulders, balancing her newfound passion for cybersecurity with the daily routine of preparing John for school. Picking him up after school and giving him the attention he needed hasn't been easy. In a bid to rid herself of the bad taste of the previous night's date, she had made John sleep in her bed for the night. Her thick, curly hair cascaded gently over her pillow, framing her face like a halo of beauty and strength. The twisted strands show her embrace of her natural beauty with pride, coupled with resilience and self-assurance in her journey to make her late husband proud of what she has made of herself. As she stretched and yawned, her toned arms and shoulders subtly showed the strength and resilience she had developed over the years as a single mother. Motherhood had bestowed her with a sense of purpose and maturity that shone through her every movement.
I don't think I'm fit for this dating life anymore,
she mumbled to herself. Sitting up, she wrapped herself in a cozy robe that gave her a comforting embrace and slipped into her soft woolen flip-flops. Her bedroom was adorned with soft pastel hues and warm golden accents, creating a serene atmosphere that mirrored her inner grace. With gentle steps, she walked to the window, taking a minute to savor the peaceful morning and appreciate the new day's possibilities. After a few movements in her large, quaint kitchen. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee filled the air, mingling with the scent of pancakes and maple syrup. Chidera expertly flipped pancakes on the griddle, preparing John's favorite breakfast to start his day with a smile and his snacks for lunch at school. A soft smile adorned her face as she delighted in the daily routine and preparation. But as she multitasked, a nagging worry about the mounting work in her cybersecurity courses and the challenges that lie ahead in her career transition came across her mind. With the help of Nancy, school uniforms have been neatly pressed the previous day. Chidera rushed off into the room to get John prepared for school, and as soon as they were done, they embarked on their daily journey. Hand in hand, they walked to the bus stop, where John eagerly awaited the arrival of the school bus. Chidera waved goodbye, cherishing the moment as the bus pulled away, taking her precious son to his educational adventures. Yet, as she watched John disappear, a sense of unease crept in about how he coped without both parents by his side. Once John was safely on his way, Chidera's focus shifted to her newfound passion. Determined to make a difference in the digital world, she studied cybersecurity courses and immersed herself in the intricacies of this dynamic field. She took her place behind her sleek black metal-framed desk, which is expertly wedged into a corner of her study. The desk's surface was adorned with black tempered glass, adding a touch of elegance to the rustic modern design of the room. With her laptop open and a few carefully selected books scattered across the desk, she became ready to dive into her work. Though new to cybersecurity, her enthusiasm and thirst for knowledge knew no bounds. However, sometimes, feelings of doubt and insecurity cloud her mind, wondering if she could succeed and provide a stable future for her son, irrespective of what her late husband left behind. A few moments in solitude passed quickly as she delved into coding, encryption, and threat analysis.
I have enough time before John returns,
She said to herself. Within the short period spent so far, she had already kept a watchful eye on the clock, eager for the school bell to ring, signaling John's return. The anticipation of his homecoming is filled with joy, but also a touch of guilt, knowing that she couldn't always be there for every moment of his day. As she continued with her studies, her phone rang. She looked at it with a gentle nag.
Flora.
She answered.
I hope you're not trying to fix me up with another guy after yesterday's nightmare. You thought he was cool? Every man is a cool guy until they mess themselves up,
She said with a hint of exasperation. The conversation with Flora continued as they discussed plans to meet at Terra Culture. Chidera reluctantly agreed to join her friend, despite feeling the need to be more focused on her cybersecurity course. After the call, Chidera made arrangements with Nancy to pick John up from school, ensuring everything was taken care of before she retired to her room to dress up for the drama theater outing. She stood before her vanity mirror, a natural-looking chocolate beauty. Her dark, luscious twists cascaded gently over her shoulders, and the soft glow of the warm light bulbs illuminated her smooth, chocolate-hued skin, enhancing her radiant features. Her makeup was soft and natural enough to accentuate her best features and add a touch of warmth to her face. Her expressive eyes sparkled with excitement for the evening ahead, and her eyebrows were softly defined, framing her eyes with a more relaxed touch. With a subtle touch, she applied a light peach blush to her cheeks, giving her a natural and rosy glow. Her lips were adorned with a gentle sweep of nude lipstick, enhancing her already captivating smile more subtly and effortlessly. She wore a knee-length flare dress in a soothing shade of pastel blue. The dress gracefully hugged her trunk and flowed freely from the hips, allowing her to move freely and comfortably throughout the evening. The ensemble exuded a sense of timeless elegance and laid-back charm, perfect for a relaxed outing with friends. She completed her look with a pair of delicate silver stud earrings that added a subtle touch of elegance to her appearance. As she admired herself in the mirror, she felt a sense of contentment and confidence in her natural beauty, not relying on extravagant attire or excessive makeup. Her anticipation grew as she knew Flora would soon be arriving to pick her up, though she wasn't particularly fond of arts and theater. Chidera decided to go for the outing to please Flora. With a final glance at her reflection, she took a deep breath. ready to embrace the possible boredom of the night ahead except for the relieving comfort of her friend's company. Her heart fluttered with a mix of emotions. A beautiful lady poised and prepared for an enchanting evening of drama, laughter, and the joy of being in good company.
And that's a wrap on episode 2 of Cyber Passion. We appreciate your patience and loyalty. Now, we want to hear from you. Share your thoughts on this. What's behind Felix's heartache? Should Chidera prioritize her personal life or cybersecurity career? Will pursuing cybersecurity be a wise decision for Chidera, and why? What bombshells can we expect in episode 3, if any? Subscribe to our channel, like, share, and comment below. Your engagement fuels our creativity. Stay tuned for episode 3, packed with excitement and valuable insights. Thanks for watching, and bye!